You're watching TelecomTV. We are joining from the FutureNet World 2024 in London, UK. Now I'm delighted to be joined by Jeroen Verbruggen, Director of Architecture, IT Strategy and Program Management at Proximus. Hi Jeroen, thank you for joining us today.
Hello, Yanni.
So first, do you consider your company as a digital service provider, and what are your ambitions in this area?
I think, the answer to that would be, of course, yes. I think if you look historically, we're, of course, the incumbent telecom operator in Belgium. I think already in the past, I think we've made significant progress in diversifying that business, growing that business towards a more digital service provider type of company. For example, we're, I think, still one of the operators in Europe with, I think that was able to complement the telco business with a big ICT business for B2B. And I think a bit more in recent years, I think we've also been, through acquisitions, growing a lot our international business, especially in digital identity and communication solution as a service via our affiliates, BICS, Telesign. And most recently, we also announced our intention to acquire an Indian CPaaS company, Route Mobile. I think also in our domestic markets, especially for consumers, we try to diversify as much and enrich as much our offerings. Very recently, we launched a new app, Proximus Plus, which is really going away from the traditional telco app to a real companion app that consumers can use to manage their telco, but actually a range of other digital services to manage their day-to-day life in terms of mobility, their house, energy, and so on.
Great. And would you say that 5G investments have already made a significant impact on your revenue possibilities? And what else can be done in this area?
I think as also voiced by many peers here on the conference, I think the challenge of 5G monetization is still ahead of us. I think we are today where I think many other peers are. I think that we made very significant progress in the rollout of our standalone network, leading with that in Belgium. I think we start to see very interesting use cases around 5G slicing, quality on demand in different industry verticals that are very interesting to cool technology, very relevant for society as well. If you look at the use case in healthcare, in agriculture, in logistics, and so on. But I think now the challenge is how do we scale that and make that scalable. I think if you look at today, the opportunity for moving 5G slicing is still very customer specific, a lot of specific implementation. So the aspect of standardization and scalability, that is still ahead of us.
And could you share some examples of using open APIs in your solutions?
Well, exactly what we're looking at. I think we're convinced to really fully leverage the full potential of 5G, and especially slicing and quality on demand. We need to address many different segments, from SMEs to corporates, different go-to-markets. Maybe they consume directly with us, or via their SIM system integrator, or via the hyperscalers. And in order to do that, I think the ability of operators to expose network APIs based on the Camara standard that basically anyone can use to integrate advanced communication services and connectivity in their business applications, I think for me is one of the best ways to make sure we can drive a scalable business from 5G. So very concretely, we're working very hard. I think we already are able to expose some of these Camara APIs, for example, quality on demand. But we're now mainly working on a platform on how to allow developers, wherever in which context they work, to use these APIs in a very frictionless way. And so it's about the right commercial platform, it's about the right tooling for developers to be able to use that and in their applications to enrich the experience of their customers.
And obviously AI is the hottest topic right now in the telco industry, and not only. What are your plans to implement AI in your operations?
I think we're thanks to our affiliate Proximus ADA, I think we have internally very big competence centers on AI and Gen AI. So I think we already have plenty of use cases implemented across operations, customer operations, internal operations, network, and so on. I think what we're now, of course, working on is what can really make a difference in terms of really shifting the needles in terms of customer experience and profitability, via AI or Gen AI. I think there, especially, we're seeing quite a lot of potential in really transforming the interaction with the customers and really making them really create wow experiences, much more efficient interaction with our customers thanks to Gen AI. They say the first results are quite promising on that front.
And what shift do you see in customer demands, especially enterprise customer demands and needs nowadays?
Yeah, I think it's what I think you see is that I think we're really in that evolution of we're providing telecommunication services, basically allowing people to communicate with each other or to at some point get some information from the internet, to really a need to integrate advanced communication services everywhere in all business applications, in all business processes. So I think that needs to be able to have access to the network in a very flexible and programmable way, for example, through 5G slicing. That is really what we need to work on and what I think customers will expect in the future.
Jeroen, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.